Um, man, why can't I say anything? So this is me just analyzing this trailer. I've watched a few other people, like Chip's trailer analysis video was really good. You should watch it. But all I'm doing here is I'm just trying to find some things that just nobody else ever pointed out. Um, I've done a few takes of this, and like every single time, I learn more and more because there's a lot jam packed into this. This video is really loud, so I'm trying to keep it down. So immediately, um, here's the tasks. I'm not full, bro. Tasks. Taunt the killer without being hit for its duration. This probably leads into the rework we saw like quite a while ago. I can't remember which one it was. I believe it was Milestone 1, where we saw the taunt rework. And then right down here, you can't really see it, but it says eat a hot dog while under half health. That's the reverted Artful, the new reverse Artful skin. Because it used to technically be Builderful, but this is the Artful skin now. $23 points and 0.5 evilness for completing a task. Looks like that was hot dog. I don't know if it shows him eating anything at all though. No. So the civilians must survive the killer. There's new UI. This is a I'm pretty sure this is a performance rating. You can see it later. Because right here, look, yeah. 924. Getting hit also increases it. I missed this like the first few times I watched through this. Getting hit, like look. Just a little bit ago, 924, he gets hit, goes straight to 930. And right now you can see around the hot dog punch, there's some shields, and you can tell down here. Right now it's at a 2, he gets hit, and it goes down to 1. So the damage resistance on punch will probably be about 50%. So yeah, then when he lands the punch, it goes up like a lot. It also goes up 6 points again. I'm not sure what that's for. That might also be for like just being in chase. Yeah, it just goes up another one. And another cool thing that I saw here, 100 stamina. And man, I missed this too. Yeah, hot dog has 100 stamina, but it keeps the same mechanic of max HP boosting. I don't know if we're gonna commentate on this. I just don't have any idea for how hot dogs can work. It might just be the exact same thing, but I'm not sure. This is a new base plate map. Oh yeah, back here, this was the new HQ map. Right here is the new base plate map. You can see a bunch of people in this. You can see the Ana rework, or Ana remake. New skin for Ana working. New battery computer. It's not really too useful. You can see right here. Here's the bugles effect. Can you see the bugle on screen? I don't know, because that's not a bugle. I wonder where the bugle is. New task: shoot the killer with revolver, block any attack near a teammate. Here's a performance rating. Yeah, that's a bugle thing. Revolver doesn't have the stamina penalty. We've been knowing about that for like a while. There's a bit of civilian customization going on here. Custom pants. I think that's no, that definitely is custom skin coloring. Grape on the shirt, and then whatever that is on the waist. This is the new Evil Scary. The civilians and the killer must survive Evil Scary. I think that's pretty funny. And apparently body types, well, I can't be completely sure, but I think this is new customization. It could be admin exclusive, but we have no pointer to say that it's admin exclusive. Here's Killjoy. Using this is the propel ability. Man, there's really not that much to go off of. This is the propel ability. You can see it takes a revolver down 25 HP, which is pretty crazy. There's the new status effect thing. This is Ragdoll. Can't really see the revolver cooldown. Here's a new Fry Bomber game mode. We got a sneak peek of this in the update's release date will be revealed soon. Teaser. I think this game mode looks pretty cool. It'll be pretty fun to play. Really completely. This is kind of what I'm worried about with civilian customization, because I feel like there's some really good body colors that you could use to just completely blend in. Also, I noticed here, there's not anything about the ghost. Because originally there's a spectate button. I think it's just called ghost. There's a ghost button below the spectate UI. But you just can't see it anymore. This looks like a new lobby thing. I don't think this will be like a new game mode. At least I sure hope it's not. This looks pretty boring. Yeah, you can see around it. Let's see, it's an arcade. Panel content. You can see more tasks. Hints to an adrenaline rework, or the teamwork capabilities with adrenaline. Buff teammates with adrenaline, which is pretty cool. This looks like admin panel things. That's Harkin skin. There's taunt. Huh. I'm just a little confused because I originally thought the dash headband was copied off of the torso color, but I'm not sure anymore. This guy has a shotgun. That's a panel exclusive. Yeah, you can see right here. There's the new Harper dash, which I think is pretty cool. There's the bugle art. Whatever this is. This looks like a golf thing. Buff your teammates with bugle, drop kick the killer with your dash. I don't know how dash drop kicking will work. We literally haven't seen it. That is a new flashlight ability. I still don't know what it's going to be. It's probably going to be a support tool. Probably just blinding the killer. But, daze the killer with your flashlight? Yeah. That'd probably be what it is. A bunch of stuff happening right here. I can't tell anything. Here's the new Harkin noise meter. I'll get to that later when we see Harkin. Yeah, here's the golf game mode. This is new from the Milestone 5 teaser. Completely new. I think you could have a chance to like break your golf ball, which would be pretty interesting. So I think you'll get points just for playing this game mode. I think that's a really cool addition. They've been needing to add like more rewards for game modes for a while now. Here's Harkin. Okay. Manual and Rage Bomb. New agitation thing. I don't think it's getting a rework. This is just new one. Because they brought back Repress. And if you didn't know, this icon was the same as Agitation. Or Agitation had the same icon as Repress. Now, Repress... right here. I think it's right after this. No, it's a little bit further down the trailer, but This repress, it looks like a zone ability. Because you see right there, all those chains. Because if you remember, Tangle has chains right now. There's chains around this. And they could, that could definitely link into something. Because it looks like Harkin starts gaining a bunch of noise from that. Look at it. 16 all the way to 32 and then just keeps going up. You'll see Agitation later. They renamed this to Stab. At least I think they did. There's also the new Harkin remodel. That is the Mastery Pursuer remodel. This is Black Iron. This was made by Dezemrock, if you didn't know. He's the one that's been doing all the map changes. Yeah, every single patch he's done after like the original server got hacked, that's basically all been Dezemrock. I like how Black Iron looks. And you see him talking later in the teaser. This is all the civilian customization. And if I can find it, 0.25. That's right here. This. VIP. VIP Game Pass. Mastery Pursuer. Whoa! Bling Pursuer. Artistry. And this Killjoy skin. I don't think we see it, like ever. A lot of people think that these two skins are getting moved to the VIP Game Pass, which... Because originally, the Masteries were meant to just be like killers if they got really rich. But with how Dive Death is transitioning away from being a joke game, I feel like it'd make more sense for like rich killer things to just be in the VIP Game Pass. I'd imagine Badware and Harkin would fit in here somewhere, but I'm not really sure how they would do that. But yeah, also VIP Game Pass will be free, or free to play. You have to spend points, but points or Robux, just depends. And then you can probably get Bling Pursuer Artistry and this Killjoy skin. And probably some other stuff. And then we turn this back up. This is all the achievements. I don't think any of these are like particularly important. This is the lore stuff. Really cool. Here's maps. Augury Exhibition, that's the new map we've been seeing. Teapot Paradise, Thunder Trench, Grandma's Backyard. There's a Fry Bomber thing. Golf is right below it, if you were wondering what that was. Yeah, see right here, this person also gets the shield right behind him. This is a new ability. I don't know what it is. We haven't been teased about what it is. It seems like killers can't get a rating, which is interesting. This is what Agitation looks like now. It seems like it really it lingers for quite a while. So a lot of people think there's a new body type. A lot of people think this will be more like a trapping ability. It's like kind of like John Doe Spikes if you've ever played Forsaken. Like you send out the spikes and it goes one way and just cuts the survivor off. A little bit of the new temple map. I haven't been checking the maps enough. Right here in Rage Harkin, last civilian standing. And then right here, what I and some of my friends believe, this is repress, but it will be changed for when Harkin is enraged. Because, right here. And I see a lot of people confuse this as a kill animation, but look at the health. It's at 56. This won't be a kill animation. And it seems like it does about... I want to say it'll do a total of 32? If the slam was shown, that's what I'd like to think. But if this is all the damage it does, it'd only do a 24. I think that's a little bit too weak, though. This is the new lobby. I like that you can see Blackrock from outside. I love that attention to detail. Um, Map looks a whole lot better. This is Grandma's backyard. There's the blocky head. You can also change your heads. New tasks. Throw pie at killer. Punch the killer. Pretty obvious. I think there might be like a alternate task for pie because, as you know, for a milestone 6, you can throw the pie at the killer and you can also throw a pie onto a survivor. Just a little guess though. Here's the pretty sure it's called the Pestilence skin for Pursuer. It was teased a while back. Right here, you get Evilness for completing your tasks and a bunch of points for doing it. And you still get points for doing the normal thing with your ability. Right here, have a killer step on your peel, pretty obvious. Get the killer to break your bonus pad. So this is counterplay to bonus pad for once. You don't just have to deal with it if it's already down. And right here, there's a health turns red when it gets low. I don't know if it does that in current game. At least I just don't notice it in current game. More customization. Here's black iron. There's a reload icon. But another body type still. On this left here, this is the most important section here. Stock. That's an attack. That is 100% an attack. So my guess is Pursuer will become more of an ambush killer. And while I'm on the topic of Pursuer, if I go back here to where I was talking about the Harken stuff, look at the Howl. Projectile, it goes that way. This also looks like a Howl, it goes that way. They have the same thing. So this looks like a Pursuer skin as well. This might be the Pestilence, but I can't be completely sure. Also, if you don't notice, it's one bounce, and it's in Tundra Trench. And if you didn't know, the current one bounce maps are HQ and Temple. You cannot have one bounce on another map. It just can't happen. So this is pretty big news if you can actually do it in other maps. Also makes me wonder what else they did to one bounce. If we skip back forward, this is more I presume this would be what we've seen this before. This is more private server stuff. It's not really that important. And then you see it right here, July 11th. I love that. And then you see that right there. Look at the revolver. And then he gets crushed. It might be a map hazard that there will be like falling rocks in Grandma's backyard. I think that's really cool. And that's the trailer. Ooh. What? Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. I like the trailer. I'm really excited for the new update. But it's basically all I have to say. I will do a lot of recording when the update comes out, so that's just the end of the video. I don't really have a good outro for this. Goodbye.